AITA for serving Indian food, even though my brother-in-law asked me not to? First things first, I'm not Indian. I was born in Bangladesh and moved to America with my family when I was in primary school. I've been with my wife for a while, and I get along with her family relatively well, except for her brother. Overall, I'd say her little brother is extremely spoiled and entitled. He's 20 years old, and I swear he just has no ability to understand other people. My wife is white. It's Ramadan, and my parents invited my wife and her family over for iftar, which is when we break our fast, and then dinner afterwards. This is done strictly at sundown, which was around 7:30. Although I'm not very religious, I do fast, and my wife usually fasts with me. I told her family the details of everything, including that food would be served exactly at sundown, and that there would be 2 meals, one at sundown, and then another one about an hour later, which is the proper dinner. Leading up to it, my Bill texted in the family group chat, which includes me, and asked me not to make Indian food. I responded with, "That shouldn't be a problem, I won't be cooking Indian food." The way I see it, this was a true statement in every way. Indian food would not be served, and I would not be making it, since my mom would be the one cooking Bengali food. And I also just thought it was weird to go to someone's house for dinner and demand they not cook their traditional food, but that's beside the point. On the day of, everyone comes by around 6. We have iftar a little after 7:30, as planned, although Bill didn't really make that smooth either, since he was complaining about how hungry he was and why we were eating so late. He seemed fine with the iftar foods, which were some fried foods and halim, which is almost like a meat and lentil stew. Then for dinner, we had biryani and a few different types of curry, and that's where the issues started. He again complained that he doesn't like Indian food, and asked if he could have more of the stuff from earlier. The problem is, that was all finished, so he asked my mom if she could just make more. I wasn't going to let her do that after fasting and cooking all day, so I said no. He got annoyed and basically sulked for the rest of the night, and then later texted in the group chat that I lied. His parents agreed that I didn't lie, but that I knew what he meant, and should have asked my parents to be more accommodating to their guests. I fired back that they've never even bothered to get halal meat when inviting my parents over, and last time all they could eat was bread and mashed potatoes. This happened over a week ago. My parents invited them over for Eid, which is tomorrow, and he said no, and then blamed me for tricking him last time. My wife doesn't like her brother very much, so she's on my side for the most part, but thinks I was harsh with her parents who don't know much better. Her parents don't want to come if their son doesn't, and he is demanding an apology before he agrees to come. AITA?